Many Shopify store owners focus on the wrong things when it comes to SEO, which leads to wasting their limited resources and simply not getting results. This is why I started offering free audits to potential clients, which provide a handful of quick win opportunities in a prioritized list to give them a clear direction on what really matters for SEO. In this video, I'll show you an example of a recent audit I did to show you how it works so you can follow along and see if the same quick wins apply to your store and how you can claim your own free audit if interested. Let's jump in and go over what one of these mini Shopify SEO audits looks like. So again, this is not a comprehensive audit at all. The goal of this is just to provide direction and more of like an 80-20 kind of quick win analysis. Here's what's going on in the site and areas for improvement I see right off the bat that will move the needle and not only identify the opportunities, but also provide resources and reasoning behind why they should do it and also how to actually implement it. Unlike most audits, people send over with like, oh yeah, broken links, broken meta descriptions or whatever without providing any next steps. I want to go over how I approach this. You can see kind of my thought process and also maybe some of these will apply to your own store as well. So right off the bat, what I noticed here with this store, the collection pages were bare. So not much going on there. It had basically main keyword and that was it. Whereas, the collection pages, huge opportunity is to actually add unique content on all the collection pages and also incorporate strategic internal links into the collections, connect them all together like a spider web, and just be able to add in more secondary keywords, supporting keywords around each of the topics. And like I said, add internal links in order to spread that link juice between all the collections. So I already have a lot of videos here on actually how to implement these and just want to show an example of what's going on. So this is an example of one of the original collection pages. So here you see just the title, products, and then other recent products, and that's it. So not much going on here, and which I love to see because that shows there's a lot of room for improvement. And the title's fine. I mean, if that's the main keyword here, missing meta description, not a huge deal. Heading structure, it could also, looks like there's extra H1 tags in here, which isn't ideal. So I would get that fixed. Change these like login, registered. Don't need to use headings for that, or at least definitely not H1s. So this is an example where I see a lot of room for improvement. This is a huge win sitting on the table for this store. And it's an example of how I typically like to set up the collection pages. So here you'll see title. So similar to over here, just basically main keyword, keep it simple. I'm seeing more and more, don't need to make it crazy, adding in tons of like secondary keywords into your title, even to your SEO title here. And brief description, including your main keyword at the beginning. Just kind of focus on featuring or talking about the benefits of your products, get people interested in scrolling down, kind of sell your products here in a way, more just going over why people should be interested in what you have to sell, get them to scroll down. And then at the bottom here, just jam pack the bottom of the collection page so this doesn't interrupt the buying experience or anything. Adding in H2 with some H3s as well as these targeted internal links. So you can see where we mention the main keyword and variation. So get those in at least to one heading keyword. Here you got that again. Tungsten wedding band. So this is like a variation of just ring. So wedding ring, wedding band, men's ring. So get all the variations you can. Don't go too crazy with it. I would say this is kind of like as crazy as you want to get. It's almost like every sentence has like a keyword mention, then have internal links relevant to this page. So to other sizes in this case, which makes sense. Here's an example of a collection page that's starting to get overhauled following my advice. So here, I have the same sort of title here. I guess it's fine to include these extra ones. Like I said, it's not necessary, but if you can, and they don't overlap with any of your other pages, doesn't hurt to add that in to your title as well. And you see here at the bottom, so they actually added this behind to keep kind of a more clean design. So they have a nice quote here, which is cool. And then behind this read more section is where you can see they really went to town, adding in these relevant keyword mentions and added internal links. So to other gifts and relevant collections here. So this is an example of what they should roll out across all their collection pages to really rank for more long tail keywords and then just connect everything together. So that's the first step. Huge quick win. Well, maybe not so quick, having to write all that content, but it is high priority to get this done. Second, adding internal links to more of the collections from the homepage. So leverage the backlink power of the homepage, the page with the most links on your site. So just be sure to always leverage that to link to as many relevant collections as you can. So again, I have a video on how exactly I like to optimize homepages. But what I noticed here was they only link to a handful of the collections where they have, at least 32 collections. Maybe some of these don't really count, but over 20 collections. And if they're only linking to like 5 of them from the homepage, there's room to link to more of them, especially the top level ones. So here it's like they link to this homeware page. Then each of these, these 4 collections basically, they link to some products, which is great. Kind of best-selling products, it's fine. And then Shop Now goes to that homeware collection again. And then that's pretty much it in terms of the internal links. So definitely room to add in more collection pages. So just take what you can do. Typically is just take your menu, like the most important top level collections and even some of secondary collections, like sub collections under those. Pick the most important ones. Don't go too crazy. Like I wouldn't add all of them, but you can add say like 10 to 20 collections, linking from your homepage depending on the backlink power of your store. So that's more of a quick win, easy to fix versus adding content to those collections. Okay, opportunity number 3 is optimizing the homepage for keywords. So again, since the homepage will have the most backlink power versus any other page on your site, it is much easier to rank your homepage versus ranking an inner collection page for your main keywords. So I like to target the biggest keywords in your niche on the homepage. Don't create a collection for them if you're able to optimize your homepage for them. Instead of just ranking your homepage for branded terms, you can actually rank it for keywords. So here, and what you can typically do in any niche is just look at your top competitors, see what they're doing, see what keywords their homepages are ranking for, and follow suit. So here, this one, basically have their brand name first, which I would just put your main keywords at the beginning. So they actually have like the brand name in here twice. So I would just keep one of those and then follow suit on what one of these other brands is doing. So here, JudaicaWebstore.com. Of course, it is like DR55, but you can just see, so there's like just the overall main keyword here, like the type of products. And all these are home pages ranking. Pretty much all of them are home pages ranking. Here, Judaica Store. So here, Web Store, like pretty much all home pages. So I would follow suit here and try to rank this keyword, optimize it at least, and try to rank it for these main keywords. So here, Jewish gifts as well. You can see the same sites ranking for all these keywords, ranking their home pages. So I would optimize the homepage for these keywords in particular for this store. And pretty much any Shopify store will have an opportunity here, especially if your products fall under one main category. You're not selling health supplements and also beauty products. You're not Amazon. So you should be able to at least narrow down some sort of niche to be able to optimize your homepage for. Number 4, building more backlinks to your homepages as well as top collections. So the site, even though it is a DR14, which it's not starting from 0, I noticed there's not many of what I would consider like quality backlinks going to it currently. So how I like to filter backlink profile, look at do follow links only, and DR20 and up, and then traffic, really like 500 or 1,000 up. But here, since they don't have that many, I kind of lowered this requirement a little bit to see what's going on. So you see there's only like 8 of these links, and even like these last 2, they're on like subdomains, and those domains don't really get traffic. So could be questionable on how much kind of link juice these links are providing. But at least they have a few here linking to the homepage and a couple of products, and I think maybe a collection page or two. No, just images. So yeah, definitely room to improve here in terms of backlinks, which goes for pretty much any Shopify store. You're not Amazon, so you're going to need to build backlinks if you want to rank, especially if competition, like I showed here, already has a good head start. So ranking, yeah, DR 50s, 30s, and 50s are like the main competitors here. So I would, yeah, get started, build as many backlinks as your budget allows, and just be consistent with it. Yeah, I say here, ranking or try to build at least 3 to 5 per month. And yeah, keep building more as you can. Start concentrating those backlinks on the homepage, and then you can diversify into those main collection pages that you're linking to from the homepage as well. And yeah, you don't need to build backlinks to specific products, blog posts in most cases. Your effort, you'll get the best ROI just by focusing on your homepage and your collections and just spread the link juice around with those internal links. Okay, quick win. Number 5 here, creating a dedicated reviews page to showcase customer reviews. So why these type of pages are important? Just build trust with potential customers, show some social proof. Hey, other people have bought our products. They liked it. You probably will too. And yeah, you can even start ranking. Like if people start Googling like your brand plus reviews, you want your own store to rank first instead of like third-party review sites like Trustpilot or wherever your reviews are getting compiled from. I'll just send them directly to your store and link to it from your main menu. So I noticed, yeah, how this brand, especially since they already have reviews here on their homepage, pretty much just taking these existing reviews that they already have and just repackage it onto its own page. So here's an example of what I'm talking about. So here's like linked in the menu. Put your brand name plus reviews, and using whatever app you use to collect reviews should be a way to add these to your site and just embed it directly. So here, just long lists, pretty much all like 5-star reviews from previous customers. So try to add something like this to your own store. And last up here in this mini audit is technical fixes. Any store that's been around for a few months and has a few dozen products will probably run into some sort of technical, not necessarily errors, but room for improvement over time. So here I just noticed a few right off the bat. So I'll open all these up and show you why, what we can do about it. Again, not a huge deal. It's like lowest priority item on this list, but it's still worth looking into and just taking care of, especially to kind of future proof, preventing other technical errors from popping up in the future, in particular by updating the robots.txt file to just block crawling of these like low value pages. So here, kind of product tags, just a couple of them, literally just 2. So that's why, again, not a huge deal, but it is an easy thing to fix, and it's just a one-time thing. So that's why it's worth spending some effort after taking care of all those other more pressing items. Here, product variants, again, just a couple, so it's not a huge deal for this store. And then pagination, this is more prevalent across the site. So they have a decent number of collection pages. And then, they do show a lot of products on each of the collection pages. That's why there's not a lot of like these paginated ones showing up here, but still it's a quick fix to take care of all of this. And I even have videos on exactly how to do each of these 3 items. So step by step on what to do there. And that really wraps it up on the types of things I look for. And this is how I like to approach these sort of audits. Again, these aren't comprehensive audits. This is me trying to pinpoint what's going on in the store and showing the highest leverage opportunities that I see in a prioritized list with clear instructions on how to actually fix them to help Shopify store owners move forward, whether they will end up working with us or not. I still try to provide as much value as possible right off the bat. So if you've made it to the end of this video and you're interested in claiming your own free mini audit for your Shopify store, you can visit the first link in the description below for more details to claim your spot. Again, this is only for qualifying Shopify stores. We don't accept everybody, but you can try to apply here. So open it up, pretty straightforward, and basically just need to pick a time to have a call with me to go over your audit, which I'll put together before the call, of course. structured like the one you just saw that I just went over. And yeah, you can read more details about it here on this page. Then just choose your calendar spot to book a call with me to go over the mini audit and how I can help grow your Shopify store. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.